Woody here. We always hear about the concept of love and light. Everyone's told love and light, love and light. But in our world, there is an equilibrium and there is a sense of balance. We can't just focus on one side and not the other because all parts of us are valid. So today I wanted to talk to you about what I call shadow magic or umbramancy. I like to consider myself a bit of a shadow mage of sorts. Umbramancy is a form of magic that specifically deals with the manipulation and control of shadows and darkness. Practitioners of umbramancy, known as shadow mages, would possess the ability to harness the energy and essence of shadows and darkness to achieve various effects. Umbramancy might encompass a range of abilities, including shadow manipulation. Shadow mages could manipulate shadows to obscure or conceal objects, create illusions, or even fashion solid constructs from the shadows. Shadow travel. Advanced shadow mages might be able to traverse through the shadows, using them as portals to move swiftly from one place to another. Shadow conjuration. Umbramancers also might have the power to summon creatures or entities composed of darkness and shadows to serve their purposes. Darkness infusion. By infusing objects or weapons with dense shadow energy, umbramancers could enhance their potency or imbue them with shadow properties. Shadow combat. Skilled umbramancers could also engage in combat using shadows as weapons, either by shaping them into blades, tendrils, or other forms, or by manipulating them to ensnare or disorient their opponents. Shadow healing. In some cases, shadow mages might possess healing abilities that draw upon the restorative properties of shadows, allowing that shadow to mend wounds or even restore vitality. Umbramancy could also have its own sense of unique techniques, unique instructions, rituals, spells, symbols associated with its practice. It is something to be regarded with a bit of awe and caution, as the manipulation of darkness and shadows, if not done properly, could have inherent risks or consequences. Shadow mages are respected and feared for their formidable powers, where their abilities would play a significant role in shaping the dynamics of the energy around us, as well as our society and conflicts. Now, in some way, being a good shadow mage may make some people think, but aren't they summoning shadow demons? Like, do you want to summon shadow demons? Well, that's one point of view. But another point of view is that when you master the darkness, it is like the good energy within you can change those shadow demons into your angels of darkness who will fight on your behalf. One day I had a spiritualist tell me that I had a guardian angel watching over me. Eagerly I asked, "Which angel is it?" She replied, "It is an angel of darkness." And at first, that kind of creeped me out. I reflected on that long and hard. But eventually I came to reconcile with it. Part of my prayers each day, I think that I'm grateful and I allow the Most High to work wonderful things in my life. And I pray to the Most High that I'd be able to walk in the light as well as the darkness. And that both entities of light and dark will stand by my side and fight beside me. Embracing the light and darkness within ourselves is akin to acknowledging the duality of human nature. It's about understanding that both aspects exist within us and have their own significance in shaping who we are. We can't focus on one side and reject the other and not think that that isn't going to have an effect on us. We have to acknowledge both. Light represents our virtues, our positivity, and the aspects of ourselves that we readily share with the world. It's the kindness, it's the compassion, it's the joy that radiates from within us. Accepting this part of ourselves allows us to celebrate our strengths, cultivate an attitude of gratitude, and spread a lot of positivity to others. On the other hand, darkness is often symbolized as our flaws, our fears, our weaknesses, and the aspects of ourselves that we are hesitant to confront. But it is the anger, the sadness, the melancholy, and the insecurity that lurk beneath the surface that are just as much part of us as the rest of us. Acknowledging this part of ourselves is crucial for growth and self-awareness. It allows us to confront our demons, heal from past wounds, and ultimately become more resilient individuals. Thus, I'm in control of that inner shadow dragon energy that rages inside of me. Using temperance, I can temper that energy and refine it for my own use to manifest incredible things. When we accept both the light and the darkness within ourselves, we achieve a state of wholeness. It is not about suppressing one aspect in favor of the other, but rather embracing our entire being with compassion and understanding. By making peace with both the light and the dark, we integrate all facets of our identity, and we find balance within ourselves. This acceptance will lead to greater inner harmony and a deeper sense of self-acceptance. We become more authentic, grounded individuals, capable of navigating life's ups and downs, with grace and resilience. And that adversity is going to always be there, right? It's never going to always be sunshiny days. But embracing our darkness allows us to empathize with others who are struggling, fostering deep connections and a greater sense of compassion. After all, the high priestess that's within us is very wise, but also can make use of the shadows as well. And so in embracing both the light and the darkness within ourselves is a journey towards self-discovery and wholeness. It's about recognizing that our complexities make us human, and that true strength lies in embracing every aspect of who we are. Just as we embrace the masculine with the feminine, we also embrace the light with the dark. So I can call forth that light energy within me, but at times when I am surrounded by darkness, I can transmute that darkness energy to achieve incredible things. Dark matter does not emit, absorb, or reflect light, making it challenge for it to be directly observed. The presence of dark matter is inferred through its gravitational effects on visible matter, such as the stars and the galaxies in the sky. Scientists estimate that dark matter probably makes up about 27% of the total matter energy content of the universe, with dark energy constituting around 68% and visible matter making up the remaining 5%. With so much dark energy and matter around us, why don't we use that darkness for good? That's what the power of transmutation is all about. You don't have to accept it as it is. You can turn it into something that is good and powerful on your behalf, because you learn to accept your flaws. You learn to accept your weaknesses. You learn to accept the things inside of you that maybe need healing, and you find a way to heal it and you reconcile with it. Knowing our capabilities as well as our limitations is an important thing. Therefore, I ask each of you, there's a lot of light in each of you, and I wish you love and light all the time. But don't forget to take care of that shadow side of you. It's time to do the shadow work. I hope you enjoyed this message. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate your support of the channel, and I love you.